JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Citigroup reported bumper profits yesterday, then immediately warned that investor exuberance risks driving markets into bubble territory. JP Morgan's net income increased 12% to $14.3 billion. Goldman's rose 37% to $4.1 billion. Citi jumped 18% to $3.5 billion. All comfortably beat analyst estimates. Investment banking and trading revenues increased at least 12% at all the three banks. Signs that the Wall Street's anticipated revival under the current administration is finally materializing. It was the busiest summer that we have had in a long time in terms of announced merger and acquisition activities at JP Morgan's CFO. Goldman's backlog of potential deals has ended the quarter at its highest level in 3 years. But then came the warnings. We have a lot of assets out there which look like they're entering bubble territory, said Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase. That doesn't mean that they don't have the 20% to go. It's just one more cause for concern. Citi's Jane Fraser acknowledged that America's economic engine is still humming, but then also added that there are pockets of valuation frothiness in the market, and she hopes that the discipline remains. Goldman CEO David Solomon noted that clients have navigated and adapted to the current state of play after struggling earlier this year to understand the trade war impacts. The deregulatory stance and the falling interest rates paved way for a flood of deals after 2-year hiatus. JP Morgan reported a slight increase in the loan portfolio stress with unrecoverable loans rising to the highest level since before the pandemic. It's pretty easy to imagine a world wherein the labor market deteriorates from here on, Barnum said. The bank also disclosed that a $170 million hit from subprime auto lender Tricolor's failure. Jamie Dimon called it its not a finest moment. So the Wall Street is simultaneously celebrating record profits while warning clients about the frothiness. It's the classic banker's dilemma. Make money from the party while warning everyone that they're drinking too much. The question is whether anyone will actually listen before the hand.